Got a guild? Want to be a legend? Step inside. Your journey starts here.
What happened?
You okay? That was so close. Yeah, good.
I'm on my way.
We don't know the repercussions. Besides, we haven't exhausted all our options.
Rather curious that it's found its way back to your hands. Anise is wise not to take a thief at her word.
Legavo belongs to no one. Trying to control it is a short path to it controlling you.
Uncalled for. Cheap shots won't win you any favor. A voice of reason arrives. Wayfinder, talk some sense into them. Waiting Sorrow has a point. The last guy who thought fondly of using that scepter sunk a continent.
If we did things your way, we'd just be expediting the process.
Misburned. Fight now. Argue later. Oh, that had to hurt. Time to let loose. Set him up for the kill.
More of them.
The scepter is likely attracting them.
Look what you've done! Brandishing that scepter around like a toy!
One. Now you're mine. Faster. Back in fighting condition. Clear the air. Set him up for the kill. Rip him up. She's right here. She was.
That imbecile.
The gate! We need to stop her!
What's happening? She did it, didn't she?
So she did. Seems so. Ren?
For our use, yes, it is safe. As for Livia, I'm not sure she's prepared for the toll the scepter will take on her. That, however, is her problem. For now.
What are we waiting for? looking at?
Avanisos is the Titan. Or vice versa. The other three did seem to meld with their environments.
Given how much time has passed, it appears the Titan and the city have become one and the same. Mabon, what exactly were you planning to do about this?
Back and fighting! Clear the air!
That's your takeaway?
Nice and neat.
Let's just get rid of these things.
We heal as one! Natural barrier.
We've learned anything here. Don't underestimate the enemy.
Are they large or something? Seems like they're defending the city. Wear them down.
Innocence. What society's immune system?
Clear the air. Kill them all! We heal as one! Now you're mine!
Looks like they're handled. For now.
Ren, that immune system theory, I think there's something to it.
It would fit, given their nature as we've seen it. Though heterogeneous, they appear to be acting as part of a whole. We've seen the Titan spawn exhibit coordinated behavior. This suggests the same, given the scale of time and complexity.
I'm sure they'll only get meaner the further we push into the city. We need to choose our actions deliberately. And that goes double for you. Don't try to distract.
She's right. Look.
Only one way to know for sure.
We can't say for sure yet, but I do agree their presence was relatively recent and is generally rather damning.
Come to think of it, I found some White Mantle journals a while back. They did mention making it to the Isles eventually. Why don't you start by searching the perimeter? I'll have a look around the camp. They really believe themselves the righteous ones until the very end. Tragic. Things were really not going well for them. Wonder what that city has in store for us. Three Titans, 3 White Mantle. Can it really be that simple? Journals? Not quite. They almost sound more like prayers. Was he losing his mind? Or was the voice real? And if so, could it have been... I wonder... So it must have been them who opened the gate. Or at least, one acting alone. What became of them? The others need to hear this. I found some interesting...
You're one to talk. Oh.
Countess.
You heard her.
Livia, if you sink this city, you better pray the scepter takes you with it.
In a sense, let's say, you must be the commander. Between Anise and Casimir, I've heard enough gossip over the past decade to spot you in any crowd. Largely good things, mind you. But where are my manners? Benktoverson, fourth Vale of the Mesmer Collective,
We'll be seeing more of each other soon, I suspect. Don't need Raven's foresight to know that. She did. I have some personal stake in seeing Mabon's legacy upheld, even if that means bearing some of his burdens. That's it. I expect I'll be asked to keep a third eye on the Lady Livia and that scepter of hers. Never a dull moment, huh? I've never seen the Countess have an outburst like that before. You struck a nerve.
Huh?
Done it! Quickly, close the rift! It worked!
Wayfinder, needs to be aligned staging grounds.
We did the right thing.
I
When
found
I
something
began
and I have
learning
a
magic,
feeling it'll
my
be
mentor warned me. You will
delicate
see more
enough
of
on
what
its
is,
own.
and to look
Don't
away
need
is a
anyone
brave
stirring the
choice.
pot.
Grateful beyond words I am.
Understood.
Had I been alone,
I'll head there
I
now.
could not have stopped it.
I'm here. Alone as requested.
I found another of Mabon's memories. Figured it was best discussed among a select group.
Olivia hasn't been winning anyone's trust lately. We thought the matter too important to risk another incident.
Guess that's not unreasonable. Well, let's see what else Mabon has to say.
I told you, Baba Misos is no more. We are fated to much the same. I gave you the chance to end my misery. Instead, I'll end yours. What good is it, prolonging the inevitable? How small you seem now, alone and trembling, without your kind to shield you. Small and alone. This is your final chance. Fight back! Look around you. My kind has killed for less. I am ashamed. This ward will keep you safe here for the time being, until I figure out what to do with you. It's not worth it killing you. It never was.
He spared the stranger's life, even after it killed his entire people. He was honorable.
What a weight to carry.
And still, he kept it from me. Should have been all the more reason to tell me, given everything. Ah, the fool. Then he just left the problem to grow. Never knew him to be so irresponsible. I'm beginning to wonder if I knew him at all.
Well, sometimes you ignore a problem, hoping it sorts itself out. Except that usually makes things worse.
Let's not get carried away. I'm sure he expected it to go back through the Mist's gate, not loiter here for centuries.
Why didn't it return to the Mists? You're right, Anise. And that starts with all of us working towards the same goal. All of us. For Mabon. I'll call Livia. Livia, I've reconvened with the others. What's your status? Livia? Are you there?
You heard her. To the heart chamber, at once.
Yes, ma'am.
Its innards are looking the worse for wear. That's promising, at least.
Impressive! But let's clear the ambush first. Then we can deal with the heart.
That feels good. Clear the air.
That's all of them.
You've done admirable work thus far, but it appears the Mist's Gate is directly fortifying the heart. Yes, it can, but it will require all of its power to do so. I'm afraid a sacrifice must be made.
Closing a Mist Gate is in a tier of magic all its own. Even for Tyria's greatest wizards.
Listen to me. This matter is far beyond the childish feuds of the physical realm.
What's the gate doing? What are those?
Creatures of shadow. Abominations.
I've seen enough. Weapons, now! Clear the air. A natural barrier. Rip them up! Soften them up! Wear him down! Oh, you sick?
Livia! The scepter! Now would be an appropriate time to use it!
Time to let loose! Wear him down! We heal as one! Heal. Strong! Faster! A natural barrier! Rip him up! Countess! Don't worry, Countess! I've got your back!
It was nothing. But they never stop. We kill one, the gate spits out two more.
The youth
is correct, Olivia. The Scepter's power is futile against these creatures anyway.
Lydia, just close the damn gate!
He's here.
Apologies for the dramatic entrance. Happy to lend a hand. Hello, old friend. It's been too long.
Toughen him up!
So it has.
Set him up for the kill! You sick? Rip him up!
That should do. For a time, at least.
I believe I'm owed an explanation. Several, for that matter.
Glad to see you haven't changed. I owe you all explanations. Though time is short, I'll do my best to provide them. I'm afraid so. In order to close the gate permanently, we will need to rely on the power vested in the Scepter of War. Given its historic ties to the Mists, an instrument of its caliber is uniquely suited for such an offering. The Seers crafted Legavo to keep beings from the Mists at bay, and it will be used to do just that. I'm sorry, Livia. I know this is no small sacrifice. A fair accusation. I suppose I was fatigued from all the senseless bloodshed. I returned here to mourn, to reflect, and amidst the destruction stood Cybers, the last of his kind, a kindred spirit. So I cast a protection ward, assuming he'd return to the Mists. I could not have predicted that he'd await my return. I aimed to gift him a chance at another life, same as Astaran gifted me. Instead, I doomed him to a much crueler fate. I was not yet prepared to admit my folly to myself, or to those I hold dear. For all of it, I feel immense shame. I've tied my life force to the Mist's Gate. It will remain shut for a time, but not long, I'm afraid.
Life Force. But everyone's been saying you're dead.
Poised, hero.
You're quite correct. I am dead. In the world of Tyria. Once other realms are involved, it complicates matters. The gate is anchored to multiple beings. One in Tyria, Cybus, and then multiple in the mists. Myself being one of them. Yes, 3 in fact. They are the ones responsible for taking advantage of my death to open it.
The 3 White Mantle members.
Very good. Ulrich, Tatiana, and Judge. Or as you know them, Greer, Decima, and Ura. By releasing their souls from the realm of torment, you can close the gate for good. But you must act soon. I suspect a few touchstone objects exist within the confines of Tyria that will be key in their release. Scour the hidden corners of Tyria known closely to the White Mantle, and you will surely find them. You're likely to be quite familiar with some of them already, Wayfinder. There will be time for further musings, but for now, I ask that you make haste recovering the touchstones, Wayfinder.
I've attained the awesome. Judge's prayer book. Seems inoffensive enough. Well, words can certainly shape your views. Though some people will shape words till they fit their views. That's usually when things get dangerous. A White Mantle badge. Looks like Tatiana's. A mark of status as much as belonging. Should have been more careful where she sought to belong. Torch from Codicus's estate. Must have been a gift to Ulrich. I'm sure a gesture like that comes as high praise to his most devout. Personally, I'd take it as an insult. Looks like that's all of them. I should really get back to Bavanisos. Maban can only hold the gate so long.
Yes, ma'am. I can't interrupt.
I've located the touchstones. All mementos from their time with the White Mantle.
People in impossible circumstances tend to seek hope in impossible salvations. Tormented as their souls might be, these items shall resonate with their owners enough to cleave the demonic essence.
As might I. But if the price of their damnation is the birth of more titans, Does that not compound the injustice?
There will be time for philosophical discussion later. I cannot hold this gate indefinitely.
No use delaying. Let's move out.
What is this nightmare?
Right. This is your first time here. We're in the realm of torment, deep in the mists. It's sort of an afterlife.
The foundry of failed creations, to be precise. The abyss from which titans are born.
Ren, you were here before? Do these demons look different than you remember them?
They do appear to have changed. It's been quite some time since my last visit.
You've been here?
Centuries ago. I had to clean up after some heroes.
Sorrow, you said this place is like an afterlife. So, not everyone who dies ends up here, right?
No. It's mostly just for corrupt souls. It gets more complicated than that, but nothing to worry about.
Oh. Okay.
You traveled far to bear us this scepter, long used in our kind's subjugation. It has found its rightful home. With it, we shall rule our own destiny. So it is written. So it is our divine right.
Kneel now and relinquish our gift. Then maybe we'll allow you to leave unharmed.
Rip them up! Time to let loose! Kill them all! Soften them up! We heal as one! Rip them up! Come here! Time to let loose!
You were always the weak link. Cybus knew it and played you like the pawn you are.
You speak falsehoods. Retribution will meet you in the end.
Sounds like it's meeting you first.
Wayfinder, the prayer book. Use the heart to channel its essence into his soul.
Hollow as his own righteousness. I can't stand people like that.
Unleashed! We heal as one!
That feels good.
Faster! Come here!
Needles with your vital tricks. What is happening to me? What have you done?
The heart, Wayfinder. Channel the badge's essence into her soul.
Now you're mine! Soften him up! Come here! We heal as one! Now you're mine! You will not defeat us! In the name of Codicus! Of Soul!
Codicus's torch. The heart will channel its essence. Do it, Wayfinder.
That should do it.
Some may very well say the same of us. Perhaps none of us are so deserving.
Either way, it's a discussion best saved for Tyria. I've had my fill of the underworld for at least another century.
You've done well, my friends. You corrected my mistake when I could not. And here I thought Epoch was your finest work to date.
We did not shoulder those burdens in solitude. What a difference it makes in trusting the confidence of others. Though, perhaps some could learn to be more patient so as to encourage such trust.
Lessons abound. Now all that remains is to close the Mist's Gate from this side. And then, I may rest.
So, this is goodbye, then. I'm grateful I had the chance to say it this time.
As am I. It's good to see you back. You're right where you should be.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
I like the sound of that.
Anise, keep Livia in line. Livia, you do the same for Anise. I'd tell you to keep her safe as well, but I know her better than that. She's more than capable. Iskarin, I chose the Wayfinder for a reason. Place faith in one another, and each give the other a reason to do so.
You have my word.
Yes, well, I think it's about time, Livia. Goodbye, my friend.
Farewell. Thank you.
Welcome, Commander. The Council is waiting for you in the audience chamber.
Thanks. I can testify to the Countess's report. We were able to defeat the 3 initial Titans, and then a 4th. It had been living in the city since the city fell. When the White Mantle entered the ruins, it manipulated them into opening the gate. The Scepter Legavo played a significant role in sealing it, Livia's judgment aside. I can't endorse Lady Livia going against the Alliance's decision, but action proved more productive than inaction.
To celebrate your victory, we've organized a bit of a soiree that will commence later this evening. A well-earned reprieve. Collect yourselves. Mourn. Heal. And acknowledge what we've all experienced. Just as the Bearkin taught us.
Indeed.
Oh, now that I've established myself as a hero for the songbooks, I figure Lowland Ambassador is next on my list.
My son's confidence has never wavered, even when it should have.
And my pa's nerves have never stilled, even when his son has made a name for himself as a guardian of Janthir.
You've done well, son. You've weathered life's storms with the very poise your ma hoped for. Much of what I sought to teach you, you've taught me by way of example. Bravery, weathering grief, granting forgiveness. I am proud beyond words. Just as your ma would be if she could see you now.
Ma would be just as proud of you. We've had a tough go of it. Come on. We've earned a celebration.
Let's see if this alliance can put on a party half as good as us lowlanders.
Yeah!
And it's done.
I'm glad you joined us, Sarah. How do you feel?
Warm. Yeah, there's comfort in solitude. It's easier. But there's also comfort in belonging again. I can't imagine returning to Shadow after all of this.
As Mabon said, you are right where you should be.
Of course you'd think that. You just want to keep tabs on me, Ren. Don't like your things out of place.
You are a sobering presence.
As are you.
Look at this crowd. Nice to see everyone.
I hope you've all been enjoying the evening. It has been delightful to share a glass with so many familiar faces. We are surrounded by friends tonight, new and old. There are many bonds that are just beginning to blossom. We are here to celebrate our victory. But we also celebrate the Alliance and what it represents. Change, productivity, healing. Tyria, there are challenging days ahead of us. We are not ignorant. As long as there is ground beneath our feet, there will be conflict. But we are more prepared to face that conflict when we care for each other. Now, raise a glass to your neighbor. To Tyria and the brightest of futures.
To Tyria.
To the dawn. After a long night of storm.
I'm glad to see your hair brushed, Countess. Thankfully, your responsibility has been fulfilled. For now. Enjoy yourself. Call my hairdresser. That would certainly be a sight. But say, did I see him? Is he here now?
Huh?
As my advisor, you are supposed to tell me these things. How do I look?
Maybe you could speak with the Vigil. Javi's been doing a good job with them. Or Logan. Heard he's back with the Pact.
Your people really know how to party, Wayfinder. Could go Stein for Stein with us, Bearkin. Been a while since I've had fun for fun's sake. My pa and I both. At least I swear I heard a few chuckles out of him.
They're getting along.
Just happy to see them happy again. Together. Fallen trees may dam the flow of a river, but the water, as always, finds its way home. Not a chance. I'm off to the Shiver Peaks. Dawn asked if I wanted to help her with some tasks for Isgarin.
Dawn?
Oh, a bit of a nickname I picked for Sorrow. It's just, Sorrow didn't seem quite right anymore. Now, Dawn. That's a fit. Bright skies ahead and all. Maybe not the most profound of choices. Remember what my pa said about dropping formality to show respect? Well, I felt she earned it.
That's very thoughtful, Pokey. I'm sure she appreciates it.
Now you, Wayfinder, noticed I did that some of your friends still address you as the swashbuckling commander. It's the same idea, yes? A sign of respect from friends who fought by your side. Well, now we've done just that.
I suppose. I don't like where this is going.
Well, I've come up with something to capture the essence of both. What do you think, Comfinder?
I'm walking away now.
Only a bit of razzing. But worry not. One day, I'll stumble across the perfect choice. You wait and see.
I would have expected a much warmer greeting than that, Commander. Naughty, naughty.
Behave, you. Lawson invited us to tag along. We've been spending more time in Lion's Arch these days. Business mostly. And we're not very good at sitting still for very long.
I see your face. It's nothing you need to worry that pretty little head about. We're not up to anything illegal. Just trying to find a home for the club's cash flow. I'm hungry for a good investment. Now ignore us. Enjoy your party. What is it we're celebrating?
Wayfinder. Yes, our conversation is not a light one. Don't let us sully your good time.
Tell me.
Well, today I revealed myself to the Alliance, but next...
The Bearkin will understand in time. The coming months may challenge them, but without challenge, there can be no growth.
I know you're right, but I wish there was an easier way.
It will be worth it. As you well know, I'd long averted my gaze from that notion. But then, I met one whose life fire shone so brilliantly, I could no longer look away.
Alder, without you and Pokey, I'd have never gotten this far. That goes for you too, Wayfinder.
Indeed. On behalf of the Lowlanders, you have my highest gratitude, Wayfinder. And on behalf of two Bearkin, who know the cruel torment of goodbyes left unsaid, farewell. For now, may the fire inside forever guide you home.
Wayfinder, I am. My hunters have been assisting the Pact. All of the Astral Ward has. Rifts still plague the Tyrian mainland, after all. And between old friends, it's been amusing to see an organization more dysfunctional than the Astral Ward. But I paint no shade. The Pact has experienced similar trials to our own. I have great empathy for their struggles, and with Logan Thackeray joining them at the helm, they are on a healthy path. I could even see a future where the Astral Ward functioned as one of their orders. We have more similarities than differences.
Oh yeah? They giving you a hard time?
I heard you had an enlightening experience in Bavanissos, Wayfinder. How are you?
Always the wiser, Dagda. I'm okay. Seeing Mabon was jolting. If that was even Mabon.
Who can say? The mists are incomprehensible. It could have been his true spirit, or it could have been a whisper of who he was. But nonetheless, he was with you in one form or another. I just wish I was there to experience it myself. As does Lear. What I'd do just to see him. We're still processing it all. We miss our friend. Lear, he may wear a bold face, but he still mourns. But this is a party. Grab a stein, raise it in the air, for those we lost.
Ah, Wayfinder, I was just about to leave.
Not the party type?
No, that much should be apparent by now. I am not immutable, but, well, history takes its toll. Habits born of lifetimes. Still, I can appreciate this moment for what it is, however fleeting.